Welcome to the Rock and Wrestling Connection, where I give you the latest headlines in the world of professional wrestling. But get this, we're going to skip the headlines and go right to the real material. That's right, I have none other than WWE Superstar Karrion Kross on the phone right now. Karrion Kross, it is an honor to have you on the show this morning. I'm a big wrestling fan. In fact, I was just watching you on Monday Night Raw 2 nights ago, so thank you for calling in this morning.
It's an honor for me to be here. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, no problem. Now, before we get into anything else, we got to talk about your new book, Life is Fighting, coming out August 5th. I actually pre-ordered this a couple weeks ago, so I can't wait to read it.
Thank you very much. I want to know what you think of it. You keep me in the loop. I'm very interested to know how people feel about it.
Hey, no doubt about it. Now, you are very much in the prime of your wrestling career. Usually when people write a book, it's like they're on the verge of retirement or retired or something like that. So why was now the right time to write a book?
So strangely enough, I actually finished the book in 2022. I began writing it once I was released. And the reason I began writing it was because I had tons of people telling me throughout my life that I've known and also people in the industry that I was really good at recovering from, tragic situations or missteps or people setting me up to fail. And they told me I should write a book. And I just had a succession of people that didn't even know each other for like 3 weeks tell me I should write a book. And I just thought it was crazy. I mean, it was, to me, a very clear message from the universe that I should write a book. And I didn't want to, man, because initially when you're going to write a memoir, you're writing it about yourself.
Sure.
You're going to come to a lot of very harsh self-discoveries if you're going to be honest. And the only way you can write a good book like this is to be honest. So you're certainly not going to be talking about all of your victories because that's not how life works. There's a lot of losses, a lot of tragedies, a lot of missteps, a lot of mistakes, and all that is in the book. So I was very nervous writing it and very nervous to put the story out in the way that it's out right now, but I actually feel good about it. And I've had people review the book. I've had test readers, and the main thing that people say is it feels very authentic. It's very real.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to read it. I mean, if you think about it, you've probably lived the life of like 3 wrestlers. I mean, with multiple runs in WWE, your time in the indies and all that. I mean, you probably got a lot of stories to tell.
Tons, man. Absolutely. You nailed it on that.
I saw that Drew McIntyre actually wrote a foreword in your book. Now, I do have to say, I was there in Salt Lake City when you choked him unconscious on SmackDown. Did the feud you guys had during that time kind of draw you closer together, or were you friends beforehand?
We were friends beforehand, and I've never actually publicly said this, but Drew is a very close friend of mine. I love him to death. If Drew called me at 4 o'clock in the morning and said, I need you at this location with a shovel, I wouldn't ask any questions. I would be there. But also at the same time, Drew and I are very career-driven and we're professionals. And when there's money on the line and there's an opportunity to win a world title, our friendship goes out the window. We're going to fight dirty, and it's every man for himself. But outside of that situation, where there's competition in the ring, I love him to death. And he's a confidant of mine. And when I need advice from a vet as well as a close friend, I call Drew.
That's a good friendship to have. I'm going to say he might need you right now. From my understanding, he's still stuck over in England.
Yeah, he's not happy about that. I don't know what's going to happen with that situation. I did talk to him. I don't want to speak out of turn. I'm going to let him handle all the information, but he is pissed. He's really mad.
I would imagine so. I'm pissed as well. We want to see him in Summerslam.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not saying he's not going to be there. I'm absolutely not saying that, but I don't know what's going to happen. He's going to have to clue people in.
Yeah, well, do you know what? Who is going to be there is you, Karrion Kross, taking on Sami Zayn. And you know what? I think it's about time someone let Sami have it.
I agree, and that's been the general consensus. The guy is a manipulation artist, and he weaponizes sympathy for career advancement. Everybody knows that. Everybody remembers what happened with the bloodline.
Sure.
Come on.
Exactly. Just like Roman Reigns, he's going to betray someone else one way or another. You're just the guy who's showing everyone his true colors. So we appreciate you for that.
Absolutely. I'm going to finish the job that Kevin Owens should have finished. And I can't wait till Kevin gets back. I'm sure he's loving every second of this.
Yeah, we heard his neck surgery went successful. So hopefully you can have a speedy recovery and get the job done.
Absolutely. Thank God for that.
Definitely. Now, in my opinion, you have one of the best theme songs in professional wrestling. But if you had to pick a band to write you a new theme, who would you choose? Maybe for like a one-off WrestleMania entrance.
Alice in Chains.
Ooh, that's a good one. Real grungy and dark.
Yep.
Yeah, that would definitely fit your vibe really well. Now, I know just like me, you're a real metalhead. I mean, I've seen you wear Metallica t-shirts, maybe a Slayer t-shirt every now and again. So Alice in Chains over Metallica or Slayer or anyone?
Yes, because I think it's more realistic. it's more realistic to get one of them. I mean, Slayer's been done a couple times now. I honestly think Kerry King did something for Priest.
Yeah, he did.
If my memory recalls correctly. So, and I just don't think Alice in Chains, specifically Jerry Cantrell, gets enough love. I grew up on them. I listen to them all the time. I've got Unplugged on my playlist. I listen to it all the time while I'm driving. So the acoustic, if anyone is unfamiliar with Unplugged, it's amazing. It was the one they did on MTV.
Yeah, one of my favorite Unplugs for sure. Now, so let's put that out into the universe. Jerry Cantrell, Karrion Kross wants a one-off WrestleMania theme from you, or maybe a permanent theme. Who knows? I mean, like you said, if Damian Priest can get Kerry King, if Penta can get Adam Jones, then why not?
Yeah. Why hasn't it happened, WWE? Why hasn't it happened?
Like I said, let's put it out into the universe, Karrion Kross. Now, before I let you go, obviously about a week ago, we lost a real legend in the wrestling business, the one and only, the immortal Hulk Hogan. Now, what did Hulk Hogan as a wrestler mean to you?
Well, I saw Hulk Hogan when I was a little kid. He was one of the first wrestlers that I ever saw on TV with Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior. And it's funny because, like, in my mind, I guess just from the introduction of when I saw him and where, Hogan, Macho Man, and Ultimate Warrior were synonymous with each other. That was like the power triangle of wrestling, and everything else kind of fell below that. And with him now passing as the last one, it feels really strange. And no matter what side of the fence you're on in regards to how you feel about him and what's been said and what's been done, it's tragic no matter how or which way you look at it. Honestly, man, I just feel I do feel bad for his friends and family because a lot of people can't even grieve publicly about it, and I don't know personally what that's like. Like I've lost a lot of people over the last 5 years, friends and family, and I don't deal with that type of loss very well. And if I couldn't talk about it publicly, it would feel even worse. So my condolences go out to everybody who knew him.
Wise words there from Karrion Kross. Thank you so much for joining me on the show, man. I really appreciate it. I've been a fan for a long time. Can't wait to read the book, Life is Fighting. That is out August 5th. So make sure you pre-order it. Do you have social medias you want people to follow you on?
Yes. The social media handle is the same across the board. It's very simple. @RealKillerKross. And I have a link tree in the bio. If you click that, it'll take you to Amazon or Barnes & Nobles, and you can order the book. It'll come right to your house.
Exactly. And I actually ordered mine from Premier Collectibles, which you can get an autographed edition if you do it that way.
Absolutely. Also in the link tree.
So go and follow him @RealKillerKross, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. And good luck in your match this weekend at Summerslam. So you can watch that on Peacock, and we'll see Karrion Kross do his thing and do it right. Hopefully destroy Sami Zayn, because he's had it coming for a while.
For a very long time. Karma is a you-know-what.
Ain't that the truth? Karrion Kross, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Can't wait to read the book.
Thank you so much, man.
Hey, you have a good one. Thanks for calling in this morning.
Certainly.